She decided to do what she could to support Thomas and share his burden. "Can we say hey to learn things while I was out?" "No problem." "He's not today, would he busy?" "Just a couple of sessions, yeah." Layers of longing unfold in quiet beauty. I didn't want to overdo it. Megan's dedication and her final few words of comfortable deeply touched Thomas. Unlike others who offered shallow politeness, he somehow sensed her genuine heartache. Compared to Megan's warmth and helpfulness, his girlfriend's reaction utterly disappointed him. The woman showed zero sympathy for his mother's death. The narrative's pulse quickens here. And instead offered comfort, saying death often means new life in some cultures, so he shouldn't be too sad, and decorated in anything from a symbol of a favorite hobby or profession, a brush with destiny that lingers sweetly. Drowning in grief, Thomas couldn't bear to listen anymore. Interrupting her, he used a headache as an excuse and left with a grim look. His unhappiness was caught by the observant Megan. Assuming he was upset over his mother's death, she suggested they go out for a walk together to clear his head. A brush with destiny that lingers sweetly. Walking by the sea, the two started reminiscing about their funny college days. Although she had heard Thomas tell these stories countless times in her dream, listening to him now still feel wonderfully fresh. "I had a dear friend, they lost his mom suddenly, like you. It always both him how things could change overnight. His friend was actually himself." Guided by Megan's empathy, Thomas finally found an outlet for his long-suppressed emotions. This heartfelt conversation paved the way for their feelings to blossom later. Vulnerability meets chance in cinematic grace. Megan remembered Thomas mentioning that soon after his mother died his father became bedridden from grief. Tell Thomas, knowing he likely wooed love story with his late wife. The onion soup Megan made was a hit, with the father serendipity at its finest, pulling strings unseen. Megan's presence seemed to bring life back to the house. When she was leaving, Thomas thanked her and was about to suggest she come back soon, but his girlfriend showed up. "Oh hi. Hey. I'm glad that he liked the soup." "Thank you." After she left, the girlfriend fought hard, realizing her insensitive words at the restaurant were the reason for her boyfriend's bad mood, which led to this late-night visit. Emotions brew beneath the surface calm. Although Thomas verbally accepted her sincere apology, the crack in his heart refused to close. In the following days, encouraged by Thomas, his girlfriend started trying her hand at photography. Although occasional friction, they got along well and looked like a sweet couple to outsiders. This interlude promises more than it reveals.